My name is Jolie. I'm 16 years old. I live in Florida, and I've been coming to camp for 4 years. I chose to come to camp during the last year during the crazy COVID phase, when masks were being mandated and everything, and it definitely helped me because I ended up being online for all my sophomore year of school, and that was a lot on me. But coming to camp and it was like washing your face after being out in the dirt. It was really a fresh slate, and it helped me be interacting with kids and everything. So when I came back from online school, I wasn't as depressed, I wasn't as slumped. I still had motivation just because of those 6 weeks at camp that I spent. My biggest takeaways from this camp is that I realized that I really like working with kids. I never knew that I enjoyed working with kids that are younger than me, teaching them. I never knew that until I came to camp and I was a CIT and I was in the CIT program. Also the friendships that you make. When you live with people, it's a different outlook. It's a different kind of thing than just friends that you have at school. The main concern is homesickness, and that is very prevalent when you come to camp, but it does go away, it fades. So you have to go through that rough patch to get through it, because you can't just give up, because if you give up, you're going to feel homesickness again. This is a really good practice for college. It's a good practice for when the kids grow up, but that is probably the main concern I hear about, and I went through homesick myself, but when I got through it, I came out a lot more independent and stronger. Okay, so when you go into the CIT program, it's not you originally think oh, I'm just gonna help out with the counselors, walk some kids around. No. You are full on helping the kids. You almost feel they're your little sisters or brothers in a way, and it's so in depth. And I felt so close to all the girls. I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I've just had the best time connecting with kids. That's what helped me find out that I really like working with younger kids, or just kids in general. You have to learn responsibility and being a role model. Because before, I wouldn't say I wasn't a role model, but I wasn't thinking oh, if I do this, other kids are gonna want to copy me. I never thought that, but now I do, and I think how my actions will affect other people's view on just leading a CIT or just my age group or anything. So that's the main thing about the CIT program, but you also learn a lot of things about camp, leadership, kind of just directions, different kinds of leaderships, and how you can be a better leader.